As explained, there are three ways by using which we can develop our servlet application. Okay, so one of them is like by implementing the servlet interface. So in this video, I am going to explain how we can develop our first servlet program by implementing the servlet interface. Okay, so what we are going to do here is like in the IDE, what we are going to do. So we'll create one module here. So new one module. So I will give this module name is servlet. Okay, servlet with SDK, then internal, and this one is web app. So we are going to develop one web application. So I am choosing that Maven archetype is web app. Okay, so inside that run setting, the package structure will be com dot it. Okay, this one I will give. Now what it will do, it will create one web application. Okay, it will take some time to create the application. So once that is created, then what we are going to do, we'll write the servlet. Okay, okay, so as you can see, it is created an web application. So the web application structure will be like this: src main resource, and what we can do in this, we can create one directory, that is Java. Okay, here we will write our this one, uh, our servlet. So always we will follow this package convention. Okay, so this one, the servlet structure will be web.inf index. Inside the web.inf, the web.xml file will be there. This is called deployment descriptor. What I am going to do here is, like, I will explain what is I will explain this deployment descriptor, which will give the information regarding the servlet. What is the URL, what is the servlet name, all these things it will going to give. Okay, and index.jsp, here it created one index.jsp page, that is the welcome file. Okay, or we can say there can be many multiple welcome file index.jsp in different format. I mean different format can be there: index.jsp, index.html, HTML file, JSP file, and HTML file. Any kind of file will be there. Multiple welcome file will be there. Okay, so here index.jsp you can do. This is once we load our applications, once we deploy our application, then this page will be loaded. So what we'll write here is welcome to uh, servlet programming. Okay, servlet programming. So here we'll give one. Okay, let me first write this one web.xml. What it will do, I will make one another video to explain this web.xml, but for the timing just remember this is the deployment descriptor. Once our app and this application, first servlet application, is deployed onto the server, then what it will do, it will searches the web.xml file. From the web.xml file, it will pick what is the servlet name, what is the URL. Accordingly it will take the request. Okay, okay. So for this web.xml, you can what you can do, you can follow this servlet, this one servlet API, what we have the documentation there also you can get. Or else what I can do, I will show you one thing. Here we can go to the Tomcat, where you have deployed your where you have installed your Tomcat. There will be a config folder. Inside the config we have the web. Okay, once you have opened the web, what you can do, you can copy this tag. Okay, what you can do, you can do paste. Here we are using this one. Okay, and another thing is in the POM, what you can do, let me ambient repository. Okay, we are going to use the latest servlet API. So what you can do, Servlet API. Okay. So previously there are you can see Java X.Servlet API, another one is Jakarta Servlet. Previously people are using Java X.Servlet package. Now it is renamed to Jakarta dot Servlet. Okay. So no need to worry. The same thing. It is the same thing, but it is renamed to Jakarta. Instead of Java X, we are going to use Jakarta Servlet, and the latest version is 6.0.0. Okay. This is the latest version. This version we are going to use. What we'll do? We'll copy, simply copy, and put it in the form file dependency. Okay, inside this dependency we are going to paste. Okay, and when compiler is not there. Okay, we'll see if it is given a issue, then that time we'll configure. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll write our this one servlet java class first servlet. This is our servlet which will implement servlet API. Servlet API, Servlet API. You can see this is Jakarta.servlet.servlet package. Okay, this is the interface. This one is giving error. Why? Because servlet interface having some methods, lifecycle methods that we need to implement. Okay, what you can do? You can see these are init method, get servlet config, service method, get servlet info, destroy, init, service, destroy. These three are servlet lifecycle methods. What is servlet lifecycle methods and what is the purpose? I will give detailed video in some other part of the video. For the time being, we can concentrate about our fast servlet applications. Okay, and another two is get servlet config and servlet info. These are non like lifecycle uh, methods. Okay, of the servlet. For the time being, what I have written, uh, this is the to run this the simply explain the fast servlet applications. What I have done is I have wrote. So this is I have what I have done is I have created one class fast servlet. This is our servlet which implement the servlet interface. Okay, and we have overridden we have just implemented the uh, lifecycle methods that is there inside the servlet interface. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll go to the web.xml. Inside the web.xml, two things are needed. Okay, one is what is the server. See, in one application there can be multiple servlets. So in our case, there is only one servlet. So what we are going to do here is we are going to write the servlet. What is the servlet name? Servlet name can be anything. So here I am using my servlet. Okay, my servlet is the servlet name, and what is the class? What is the servlet class? Servlet class. Okay, servlet class. Servlet class is always give fully qualified name. com dot it dot fast servlet. This is our servlet name. Once you declare the servlet, then you should map for which URL this servlet should respond. Okay, servlet map, that is the servlet mapping tag. Okay, servlet name is the same servlet name what we have wrote above, and URL according to your servlet. Let it be fast servlet. This is the URL. On this URL we are going to give in the while trying to access this servlet, we will give this URL. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to configure the server for this servlet. Now what we have to do here is we have to configure the what you have to do, debug for servlet, run for servlet. So, okay, so what we are going to do here is like we need to configure our tomcat. Okay, so add new configuration tomcat. Okay, so tomcat, this is the first servlet, and where our servlet will be deployed, src main web app, inside the web app. Okay, first servlet, this one, build, apply. Okay, okay, so now what we'll do, we'll run the application. Okay, okay, SDK is not found. So what we are going to do here is like we have to go to this one, dependency build properties. We need to add the compiler. Okay, now it is going through. This is fast servlet. Okay, looks good. Okay, uh, this is the in this port this application is running. Okay, what we'll do, we'll give the hit to on this endpoint. What it will do, it will load our welcome file index.jsp. What is there in index.jsp? Fast servlet. Welcome to servlet programming. Okay, so that information we got. So whatever the servlet we have written, that is executed or not, how we can do, how we can get to know. What we can do here, we can write one simply sopln. Okay, inside service method. Okay, I'm inside service method, and how the request will come. What we can do here is, inside this, what we can do, we'll give one anchor tag like hyperlink href equals to, what is that, url web.xml. what URL we have given? Fast servlet. What we have to give? Fast servlet without any backslash. Okay, we'll close this. Then what is that link? Okay, simply click me anchor tag close. Okay, simple. Now again rerun. Okay, once you hit this URL, then what it will do, it will give an hyperlink. On clicking of this hyperlink, what it will do, the request will come to this URL we have given, that is fast servlet. The class name is fast servlet, so the request will come to this class. Okay, once the request come to this class, this service, all the methods will execute, but here this service method also execute to demonstrate whether the control is coming here or not. To check that, just I have put one text message. Okay, so what we can do, we can refresh this. Now you can see the hyperlink. Click me. Once you click this one, since we have not printed anything, so it is showing a blank page, but in the console you can see SOP we have given, right? I am inside service method. Okay, that means this servlet is working fine. This is the uh, fast servlet. Okay, so let me summarize what we have done. We have written one servlet inside this web app, the application. We have web inf. Inside the web inf, what we have to do, web.xml deployment descriptor we have to write, and index.jsp, like this is our welcome file. There we have written our uh, hyperlink. Okay, this is the things we have done.